Okay, I will go just very fast to summarize what we did yesterday. The workshop that we carried out yesterday, it was an example of some of the PDA, some of the professional development activities that we are carrying out. So the main objectives of this workshop were to know how to promote the interaction among students and how to promote the collaboration in an online learning environment. And especially we wanted to show some tools that can promote this collaboration among the students and among teachers, for example. So we try, because of the objective of this workshop, that it was about collaborative work, about interaction, that the workshop was the message in itself. So we tried to collaborate with the participants and interact with them in order to give the same message. It was we were just a few people, so it was nice because it was very easy to interact and to collaborate between all of us. So first of all, we start the workshop with a discussion of how we understand the collaborative work, and there were different points and different aspects about this, but we agree that students and we learn through the social interaction, so it's necessary to promote the collaboration in order to favor knowledge construction. So of course, we were in the workshop because we were interested in it, but we agree that, of course, it's necessary, this collaboration, and it's necessary to assess and promote and teach the students how to collaborate between them. We start then with a presentation of Gerard from the University of Nancy, that he wanted to point the difficulties to promote the collaboration between teachers through an online learning environment when they still don't know them. So the difficulties that he has had and that he still have in order to promote the collaboration, and how to manage in order to solve these problems. He was trying to use other tools and maybe even promote face-to-face meetings. But the difficulty is to promote this collaboration when they don't know each other, and so he pointed these difficulties, and it was interesting the discussion that we had through this. So to go further, then Magda from the University of Utrecht, she presented a tool that can help to promote this collaboration. I invite you to check the web page, because it's really interesting, and I will tell you I will try to write the web page afterwards. But he was presenting a tool, the annotation tool, which is an interesting tool to promote the peer assessment between the students and also with the teacher. So Magda, if I say something that is not correct, just correct me, because it's really an interesting tool to promote not only the collaboration between the students, that it was the aim of the workshop, but also that the self-regulation of the students, because they get feedback, a very deep feedback of what they are writing. The students can give feedback to other colleagues. They can receive feedback from the teacher, so all at the same time. And they can decide the criteria for the assessment, so it's a way to implicate the students in their own process of assessment. So it's really an interesting tool to promote the collaboration in the way to build a document and to have feedback from others, teachers and students. So we analyzed the affordance of this tool, also the constraints of this tool, because there are some. But I really invite you, because I will also do it, to get in contact with Magda to use the tool and to try it, because it seems really interesting. And then Claire from Umea University, she present us the wikis as a tool also to promote the collaboration. We all know the wikis, and most of us have used the wikis, but how to use it in order to promote the collaboration. But not only among students, but also between teachers, how we can use this tool to promote the collaboration between the teachers. And she was showing us some examples of how they have used this tool in order that teachers that are participating in different professional development activities are using the tool to collaborate them, to promote the decisions. She also proposed to check a web page, but it was a bit difficult yesterday to see the site, to visit the site, and I did it this morning, and I really invite you also to write in the Google wikis in plain English. Maybe some of you have already seen this video in YouTube, but if we would have the chance to visit it, I think that it's really worth it to see it, because it's a very easy way in 3 minutes how to understand the use of the wiki for a collaborative work. So I don't know if it's because
These 4 friends are going on a camping trip. They need to bring the right supplies because they're backpacking. The group needs to plan and plan well, so coordination is key. They're all computer users, so they start planning with an email. It starts with 1, but then becomes a barrage. Email is not good at coordinating and organizing a group's input. This is the old way. Boo! The important information is scattered across everyone's inbox. This isn't coordination. Let's start over. There is a better way. It requires using a website called a wiki. Using a wiki, the group can coordinate their trip better. This is the new way. Yay! Most wikis work the same. They make it easy for everyone to change what appears on a web page with the click of a button. It's as easy as erasing a word and rewriting it. The buttons are really important. There are 2 that are essential. They are edit and save, and they are always used together. Let's see them in action. Here are our camping friends, and this is a wiki website. Like all wikis, it has an edit button. Clicking this button transforms the web page into a document. All you have to do is click it, and the web page becomes a document ready for editing. Editing the page means you can add or remove words or change how they look, just like writing a letter. Once you're finished editing, you click Save, and the document becomes a web page once again and is ready for the next person to edit it. Easy. Edit, write, and save. Using this process, a group can coordinate more easily. Let's apply this to our camping friends who need to bring the right supplies. Mary signs up for a wiki site and then sees the new site for the first time. She clicks the edit button to get started. She creates 2 lists for camping, what we have and what we need. Under We Have, she lists the things she will bring, a cooler, stove, and flashlight. Under We Need, she lists items that others need to bring, compass, lighter, water, and food. She finishes the process by clicking Save, and the website now has lists for the camping trip. Now it's John's turn. John visits the wiki website, clicks Edit, and the page becomes a document ready for him to make changes. John volunteers to bring food and water, so he moves those to the Have column. He also realizes the group will need a knife and rope. Once he's finished, he clicks Save, and the wiki is ready for the next person. Henry visits the wiki, clicks Edit, and he can edit the page. He remembers they need a tent. Henry saves the page, and the wiki is ready for Frank. Frank edits the page and agrees to bring the remaining items, completing the process. Frank saves the page and realizes something awesome. The group has created the perfect camping list without email. Yay! But wait, one thing is missing. They need a location for the campsite. The wiki can help with this too, but another page is needed. John visits the wiki and clicks Edit to edit the page.
Okay.
He types in the word locations and highlights it. He then clicks the link button. This changes the word locations into a link to a new page. John clicks Save, and next, Frank visits the wiki and sees the list and the link to the new page. He clicks on the locations link and arrives at the new page. This new page enables the group to use the same edit, write, save process to coordinate locations. This process can be repeated over and over. These 3 buttons, edit, save, and link, make it possible to organize a great camping trip or create the world's biggest encyclopedia. You can sign up for your own wiki at these websites: PBWiki, WetPaint, or Wikispaces. I'm Lee Lefevre, and this has been Wikis in Plain English on the Common Craft Show.
I think it would have been great if you had all seen this video before starting with the wiki.
That's why we point during the workshop that you can use tools to promote the collaboration, but it's not only the tool. I mean, you have to teach how to collaborate and you have to assess it. So these are tools that we have and we need to know, but it's not necessary. I mean, it's the use and how to promote that they know how to use it. Students know more tools than we know, but what they haven't reflect is about how to use them for an educational purpose, and this is what we have. This is the add value, so this is important.